1,260 days, or 1,260 days. So what's happening is attack has come upon Jerusalem. But John is told to measure the city before all this happens. He's more or less he's taking consideration the city and the people and all that's in Jerusalem, because it's going to be coming under attack. And it says, he said to leave out the court which is without the temple, measure it not, for it's given unto the Gentiles, or the unbelievers. And the holy city shall they tread under foot 42 months. And I will give power unto my two servants, or my two witnesses. And they shall prophesy 1,260 days, clothed in sackcloth. So when this is all happening, there's going to be two witnesses that are going to come into the city. And they're going to prophesy 1,260 days. That's the same number that John spoke about in verse 6 of chapter 12. And that's also 3.5 years. And it says they'll be clothed in sackcloth. And the sackcloth, that symbolizes mourning, confession, and repentance. And the witnesses will proclaim a message of judgment and the need for repentance. So if we can imagine, when all this devastation has come upon all the world, and now it's here right in the middle of Jerusalem, God's going to prepare two men to be right in the middle of it, still trying to bring hope to a dying people. They've wondered, who are these two witnesses? Who could it be? Most Bible students believe that Elijah to be one of them. He must come back in person to fulfill Malachi 3 and 4. Together with Elijah, John the Baptist is mentioned in Malachi 3 and 1. But beyond this verse, John is not mentioned anymore. So the most reasonable conclusion would be that Enoch is the other witness. Enoch and Elijah are the only two who have not tasted death on earth. Remember, both of these men were caught away. And in the scriptures, in the book of Hebrews, chapter 9, verse 27, it says, "It is appointed unto man once to die, but after this the judgment." But Enoch and Elijah have never died. They was caught away. So this is possibilities of who the two witnesses would be. But the important thing is that God is sending somebody. And the Bible will tell us that He'll make a way when there seemeth to be no way. So here again, even in this last time, God is making a way when there seems to be no way. He says, "These are the two olive trees and the two candlesticks standing before the God of the earth." This is a symbol that relates to Zechariah chapter 4, verses 2 through 6, where Zerubbabel and Joshua the priest are pictured as two olive trees furnishing oil for the lampstand, or Israel. They provided help and power for Israel in the time of need. These two witnesses will be for Israel in the future what Zerubbabel and Joshua were in the past, which is the channels of God's power and message to Israel during the tribulation period. So they're the ones that's going to bring what is necessary. They're the ones that's going to be the help in the time of need. He says, "And if any man will hurt them, fire proceedeth out of their mouth and devoureth their enemies. And if any man will hurt them, he must in this manner be killed." These have power, or in other words, authority to shut heaven, that it rain not in the days of the prophecy, and have power over waters to turn them to blood, and to smite the earth with all plagues as often as they will. And when, that's the key word in this verse,